Well, a significant swath of rain fell Sunday night across much of central Minnesota. We take a look at some of the rainfall totals, and then the sunshine returns Tuesday. Things are heating up this week, and we'll look at the next chance of some severe weather. So nice wide swath of 1 inch plus precip from basically Eau Claire through the Twin Cities, St. Cloud, into eastern South Dakota. Northern Minnesota, unfortunately, not getting much out of this at all, and there are still some large areas of severe and extreme drought, of course, to the north. 3 inches picked up in Kimball, almost 2 inches in St. Cloud. Most of the metro saw over an inch. In fact, 1.4 inches at MSP Airport makes it the biggest precip event since March 31st, when it fell as rain and snow. So there was the total through 7 a.m., 1.36. We picked up a little bit more after that, but you can see some almost 1.5 inch rainfall amounts in other areas. So scattered showers continue to wind down quickly as the center of this system moves away. That really kind of robs the dynamics and the moisture from this. We'll see sunshine across northern Minnesota today. That's why temperatures there will be close to 80 in the northwestern corner of the state. Keeping it cool though, 60s to low 70s for the Twin Cities and southern Minnesota with the clouds and that low level moisture. But the center of this system, again, as I mentioned, is pulling away. You can see the clear skies to the west. Area of high pressure, perfectly clear skies to the west. Something we haven't seen much of. This actually really stands out because there's been some form of wildfire smoke basically to the west most of the summer. So some brilliant clear skies there. Now tomorrow we'll pop back to seasonable temperatures, low 80s, even mid to upper 80s in the western part of the state. And then a little steamy by Wednesday, mid to upper 80s, maybe near 90 in west central Minnesota. This is ahead of a cool front. We'll see dew points increase too, and this is going to touch off some showers and thunderstorms late in the day Wednesday. Northern Minnesota first. This is 7 p.m. The European model a little bit further ahead on this, so by maybe 8, 9, 10 p.m. we see storms into the Twin Cities area, and the timing is going to matter with this front on Wednesday because there is the potential for some severe weather, but if it comes too late, the chances of severe weather really diminishes pretty quickly. At this point, Day 3 severe weather outlook includes the Twin Cities up to Duluth, Brainerd, St. Cloud, slight risk, level 2 out of 5 that we could see some severe storms. It would probably be a wind and hail threat. We are going to see muggier dew points move in. Tomorrow will be comfortable, but through the day Wednesday, we're going to quickly see dew points probably get into the mid 60s and then drop again behind that cool front for Thursday. But then the humidity returns Friday into the weekend. And in fact, with some of that weekend humidity, we're going to see some very warm temperatures too. It looks like a heat wave. A legit heat wave is developing as we head into the weekend into next week. So this pool of cool air aloft moves out. We see another front come through, as I mentioned, Thursday. Not a big drop in temperatures, but then the heat dome really builds across the central part of the country. This is Saturday into potentially early next week. We could be looking at a string of 90-degree days. Summer is not done with us yet, and we'll see what our final tally ends up. But by Saturday, we could be looking at mid-90s across much of southern Minnesota. So enjoy the cooler temperatures if you are sick of the heat at this point, because they're not going to be sticking around much longer. Tomorrow looks gorgeous, as I mentioned, low humidity, right where we should be. 81 is the normal high now, but we're going to be mostly above that beyond tomorrow. And then we'll see those chances of storms late Wednesday evening into the overnight. And then we're going to be dry. So it's a good thing we got this rain because we're in for a stretch of hot, dry, sunny weather, which will basically undo a lot of the moisture we just saw. So get ready.